And I said that respectfully. It's not, and that's okay. No, it's the train of thought for me, goddamn it. My content ain't for everybody, so be mindful when you disturb your own goddamn peace. Oh, watch me, watch me. No, it's for the train of thought for me. You know, the doctor still hasn't figured out your train of thought when it comes to your mental health. Are you okay? No, for real. You know, you say you call me a whole bunch of B-I-T-C-H. I can't stand that motherfucker. Why are you watching me? No, it's the train of thought for me. You know, because my content is not for everyone. No, it's the train of thought for me. Always be yourself somewhere else, but not over here, especially when you're not a genuine one with no malicious intentions. My content is not for everybody, and I say that respectfully. I am not a genuine love respect that I never gave nobody permission to use my creativity as they own, and I say that respectfully. I never disrespected nobody. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding. They being my authentic self. I'm just in my own lane. Today is currently April 27, 2025, and it's currently 8:54 p.m. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. I would never hurt myself. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day, and I say that respectfully. To the genuine ones with no misintentions, I truly hope that you continue to find peace within regards to who gave up on you or overlooked you during your journey. You matter and you are worthy. My content is not for everyone. No, it's the train of thought for me. Never allow someone to project fear in you, to make you feel like you can't be your authentic self. And especially when y'all don't pray the same, the energy is different. You wasn't doing for things for likes and views that on cloud chasing to understand your point of view that you was worthy. You wasn't doing things for likes and views when it came to your worth. You wasn't cloud chasing. When it came to your faith, when you said the word God, the energy is different. Certain folks would never acknowledge you for who you truly was, let alone put respect in your name, but God saw everything. How you stand before yourself today when you wasn't trying to catch a case. The spell work is real. All because you was keeping the real, standing up for yourself. I'm truly proud of you. They said that you wasn't mentally well, but they tried to antagonize you to get you out of character, all the lies they told that day. They played with spoken and tax away, make you feel like you was bent out of shape because you was willing to choose you to understand your comfort zone, to understand the confidence that God endured with you. That hold on one second, you was worthy because God endured potential within you. You may tie your shoe differently, but you wasn't trying to catch a case. They would never understand how you stand up for yourself today. Self-love looks good on you. Never allow someone to make you feel like you have to live in fear. Never allow someone to try to dim your light because you believe in your faith. And I say that respectfully when you wasn't trying to catch a case. Always be yourself. We talking about love. All right, something that you ain't used to, something real. You know someone truly got potential, not misleading you a game. Hold on one second, it was an even exchange, valuing your time and day. You know how someone truly walks into your life, they wasn't trying to disturb your peace, you wasn't trying to catch a case, you actually sat down that day to go within and hold on one second, the laughter actually made sense. Someone bringing a sense of humor out of you when it was jokes wasn't even funny. No, it's the train of thought for me. Oh my God. Love is real. Love is one of a kind with the right one actually for you. Love is real. Love is truthful. Love is honesty. Love is real. Someone truly keeping it real. That energy is different. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. They didn't see potential within you, but someone truly saw that bring the best out, your most healthiest way to be on your same page. That hold on one second, it was never competition because someone didn't have to project pain. How the love of your life brought the best out of you. They didn't have hidden agendas to psych you at your mental health when it came to your free will. They would never understand what you overcame when it came to pain that day. You understood why God closed certain doors in your life, not to reject you, but God was truly protecting you. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. Love is real. Love is real. Love is one of a kind. Hold on one second. Someone truly being faithful to you. Always be yourself. Wow. Take a minute to yourself to get your thoughts together. Only to realize you actually better yourself for when it comes to your mental health. They will never understand the weather that you overcame when it came that storm that day. God works in mysterious ways. How someone approached you that day. They wanted to get to know you. That 411 actual love. That direction that, hold on one second, was truly someone's faith. Getting the direction when it came to you. It was God's timing. That energy is different. Someone truly acknowledging you. Showing you to bring the best out, your most healthiest way to protect your heart. That energy is different. When someone didn't have to fake gaslight you with hidden agendas. They wasn't trying to have their cake and eat it too. Someone was truly being faithful for you. The first time around, that one lie was told. Hold on one second. The introduction hits different. Imagine introducing yourself to someone only to realize they truly brought the best out of you because they truly had potential. And God truly sent them into your life. You understood happy tears that, hold on one second. You understood the pain that you overcame while you stand before yourself today. How someone truly maintaining your smile to see you frown. True love wasn't complicated. Someone wasn't trying to humiliate you, disrespect you, let them embarrass you when it comes to your mental health. Because they wasn't trying to make you feel like you're supposed to be in that dark depression. Someone laughed at your corny jokes. They actually respect you to actually, hold on one second, bring the best out of you. And y'all both wasn't trying to catch a case when it came to common sense, being on the same page. Two people had good intentions to get to know each other the most healthiest way. You gained the love of a best friend, some gained a business partner. But it was on God's time and that spiritual connection. They would never understand what you overcame while you stand before yourself today to be patient with time and day. How God works in mysterious ways. How God built you up for all the right reasons to reject yourself. Because God will sleep better in you when it comes to your potential. Hold on one second. Self-love feels different today. You almost lost you to find you. You understood that, hold on one second, I am worthy, understanding gravity today. I am the blessing to myself. I almost rejected the gift to myself. God allowed me to see balance when it came to rotation to maintain pain. I had to heal certain childhood trauma went into my adulthood. Not one lie was told, but I understood my faith. Because God brought me balance that day. I almost gave up on me when it came to that last testimony. Folks gave up on me, overlooked me. They didn't know how to respect me. They shortchanged me. But I allowed me to choose me not to overlook me. I'm thanking God every single day when it comes to this journey. Self-love looks different on you. Nah, I really do. It allows you to fail. It allows you to see. Who would have knew? That uncomfortable love. That toxic love. But it made sense that day. Wow. It wasn't fake smiles no more. Because you wasn't trying to see yourself frown anymore. Looking in the mirror actually made sense that day. You wasn't trying to catch a case. Being mentally unstable, that energy is different. They would never understand it. Hold on one second. Yeah, they gave up on me. They overlooked me. But I chose me to love me. I love myself, not to dim my light. I love myself, not to dim my light. Yeah, that energy is different. You cheering yourself on like your biggest cheerleader. They would never understand you wasn't trying to do yourself wrong. The light that God endowed with you when it came to your potential. It was on a different type of level when it came to elevation, what growth looks like up close in person. They would never be able to keep up with you because God is showing you motion every single day that, hold on one second, you're intelligent. You're emotionally available today. You're still being patient with time and day to truly heal to go within. Being misunderstood by folks that would never understand how you tie your shoe when you truly wasn't mentally ill. You was just different and you stood out. When they truly wanted to see you frown, but God truly allowed you to smile. Even in days that you think you was beautiful, well, hold on one second. You don't look at your point of view like that anymore. It's not one-sided because you're not hurting yourself with words. Yes, you are beautiful. Yes, you are handsome. Yes, you are worthy. Understand, hold on one second. They didn't protect you or loved you. But you allow yourself to show up for you because God was showing you that, hold on one second, I got your back. I got your back. I got your back, neighbor, neighbor, neighbor. I got your back. I got your back, neighbor, neighbor, neighbor. That's the whisper that God is saying in your ear. They would never understand it. Hold on one second. God truly allows you to maintain that smile for all the right reasons when it came to your potential that day. Wow. It was never competition because you was never competing with yourself. You was just trying to better yourself when it came to your mental health. How certain folks thought you was better than somebody when you wasn't trying to catch a case. They would never understand it. Hold on one second. Why you stand before yourself today? Thanking God every single moment. Always be yourself with no malicious intention. I say that respectfully. You got you together mentally, emotionally, truly available. Who would have knew? God closed certain doors in your life for all the right reasons. You wasn't the fool. You ain't had the right support around you. Certain folks didn't give you respect when it was due, but God never left your side when you least expected. It was days you almost rejected yourself when it came to pain. You didn't know how to heal to go within, but you asked God for guidance when it came to your mental health. I am worthy not to shortchange me. It feel like I want to relapse, but God hold me down. They would never understand how God didn't allow you to frown. You mad and you're worthy. How God balanced your smile. That self-love looks different today. It started with a prayer actually going within. You didn't even know you was praying that day. You didn't even know how to pray. You didn't even believe in God, but who would have knew that God didn't dim your light that day? God got you out of situations when you least expected. When it come to your walk of life, they would never understand. Hold on one second. God didn't reject you because God was truly protecting you. Your heavenly mother, your father, never removed their hands off of you. They would never understand your point of view when it come to self-love. Finding peace within when God showed you balance that day. They would never understand how you became your biggest cheerleader to truly go within. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. How God is on time when you least expect it. You know, God's timing hits different. When the enemy try to shortchange you when it comes to your mental health, how they try to project the case on you because you're trying to better yourself, how they got malicious intentions, how it takes a whole group of people to go up against one person that's trying to become the best self-vision of themselves. They would never understand. Hold on one second. Yes, you are worthy when you was never competing. That energy is different. How certain folks be putting you in competition only to realize they be competing with themselves when it comes to their mental health, the lack of self-awareness, and they rather self-destruct you, all because you was willing to choose you. They didn't understand your fate, but they didn't understand that, hold on one second, God works in mysterious ways because God had a bigger plan. You wasn't trying to be like nobody else but you, being authentic, relating to you. Even days when you couldn't see, they would never understand how you understood yourself today to become your best self-vision of yourself. They would never understand your mental health. You know, with time and change and day, never feel wrong for expressing yourself to the wrong person because God saw what they was doing behind closed doors when he was projecting this work in a toxic way to make you feel like you was supposed to be bent out of shape when you wasn't trying to catch your case, all because you was willing to choose you to understand that last testimony while you stand before yourself today. And God started working on his next chapter, but it began with you because he was willing to choose you, regardless of who gave up on you, overlooked you. It's a train of thought for me. Who would have known? You'll be standing before yourself today. I love myself, not the damn my life. I love myself, not the damn my life. The energy is different. I wasn't trying to fit in with the cool kids. The energy is different. Because everybody wasn't supposed to be part of your journey, but you still know how to respect your neighbor. And they looked at you like competition with their bad habits, with their low IQ score, didn't matter their tax bracket, or because you believed in your faith. They try to dim your light to discourage you, to kick you down, not to see you smile. They wanted to see you frown, not to see your prayers become in existence, to how God works in mysterious ways. But when God has his hands and her hands over you, they would never understand how God's truly protecting you. When you was never the issue, they try to blackmail you, paint you out to be the villain in their story, all because of the fact that they didn't want you to be mentally stable. They wanted you to be bent out of shape. They wanted you to catch a case. They wanted you to be psyched out your mental health, to be put in the psych board, or because you understood that God was showing you order when it came to your lane, understanding your existence, that hold on one second, God was truly paying attention this whole entire time. Not one lie was told when the enemy was going up against you, because you truly had potential. Imagine not knowing who you are, feeling lost in the world and nobody understands you. Trying to express yourself to folks that overlook you. They laughing at your pain. Wasn't an even exchange. The disrespect was loud. They didn't want to see you proud. You know, proud of yourself. They wanted you to be mentally disturbed, yet being your worst enemy. But when God walks into your life to show you order, they would never understand it. Hold on one second. I didn't need your validation to be my authentic self. I understood where I came from when it came to hold on one second. I almost lost me. And because I almost lost me, God allowed me to choose me. Because I didn't understand self-love, God allowed me to be restored to understand that, hold on one second, be mindful and wise when you're hurting yourself with your own words, to love yourself, that you are worthy, regardless of who gave up on you, overlooked you during your journey. The energy is different. Folks will look at you like competition, like you compete when it comes to healing trauma and pain, when you wasn't trying to cause no drama. How it took a whole community to try to blackmail you, disrespect you out loud, to see you frown. Oh, because you was willing to maintain a smile to stay in your lane. And you wasn't trying to catch a case when they trying to antagonize you that day. They try to make you feel like you're bent out of shape, becoming your worst enemy. Oh, because you believed in your faith. That is just different when it comes to confidence today. Wow. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. I'm not here on love respect. They said that you ain't got potential, neighbor, 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 neighbor. They say you ain't got potential, neighbor, 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 neighbor. Far from a hater, neighbor, 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 neighbor. Far from a hater, neighbor, 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 neighbor. They would never understand. They said that you're whack and you're corny, you're nobody. They said that you're whack and you're corny, you are nobody. But elevation on God's time, it hits different when you wasn't trying to hurt nobody. Misunderstood and loved by you, far from a hater, what about you? Misunderstood and judged by you, far from a hater, what about you? No, hold on 1 second. I wasn't competing to be my authentic self when I was in my own lane. How it took a folks to be so miserable to try to disturb my peace, to paint me out to be the villain they story for me to catch a case. But God was actually holding his hands and her hands over my will this whole entire time when they tried to get me out of character. And all I was doing was trying to understand my faith. The lies that they told, the blackmailing was real, plain was spoken, the toxic way was had me bent out of shape when I wasn't trying to catch a case. You know, everybody's walk of life ain't the same. What did you overcome while you stand before yourself today, neighbor? And you wasn't doing it for likes and you was all clout chasing. That energy is different when God is truly acknowledging you. The real chosen one, that energy is different. When God truly shows you potential, they would never understand. Hold on 1 second. That gift was always endowed within you when it comes to being authentic. When you fall from a copycat, fall from a hater, you actually know how to put respect on your neighbor's name. Just in your own lane. They would never understand that. Hold on 1 second. I was never competing to be somebody I truly wasn't. And I was never competing for your spot. I just knew how to respect my neighbor. Regardless I was having a good day or bad day, a misunderstanding day, the energy is different. How God works in mysterious ways. When God shows up in his children, hold on 1 second. Certain folks will never understand that God chose you today. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone. Love is real, love is one of a kind with the right one actually for you. Imagine getting access to someone's love, only to realize you was able to keep up, being emotionally stable, showing someone, hold on 1 second, God truly shows you someone had potential, allowing you to come out your comfort zone because God wasn't steering in the wrong direction when it came to your mental health. It wasn't a disaster because someone wasn't trying to discourage you. They wasn't trying to have their cake and eat it too. Y'all both was on the same page. Hold on 1 second. Operating out of common sense, communicating. How love is real, love is one of a kind. Someone thought you was going to be blindsided. You know, because your past was dibbling and dabbling in your ear, telling you it's not going to work out. Only was to hold on 1 second. The love of your life wasn't trying to make you mentally ill. You know, when God walks in your life, God closed certain doors for all the right reason to treat you right. They would never understand that we all don't operate the same. I don't worship the devil. Good day, bad day, all misunderstanding day. And I ain't had to play with spoken and talk to get someone's time in day. When your past showed you what lust was, they wasn't keeping it real. They wanted to hurt you, abuse you, manipulate you, disrespect you out loud and see you frown. They didn't want to maintain your smile. They said that you was being too good to them. You treating them too well. And only rest to hold on 1 second. They was truly mentally ill. No, I ain't check on me. What the fuck is wrong with people? You know, I never understood this at the end of the day. How you ask for somebody good? And you fumble yourself. Make it make sense, jackass. You're disturbing your fucking peace. Bothering innocent people. Only realize you was your own lesson, missing out on the blessing. How God works in mysterious ways, and God was really paying attention. Because God rejected you for all the right reasons. You know, the past, don't live in your reality today, to the innocent person. You know, because when you pray with them praying, and you don't worship the devil, the energy is different. They would never understand how God truly elevates you. All those unhealthy relationships that you've been through. And then it comes a time in your life how you truly choose you. And when you choose you, almost giving up on the love department, it was a point in time when you almost gave up on you. It was a point in time when you didn't understand yourself. To only finding you, to love you, to understand your healing journey, like that energy is different. Only for God to bring the right person to your life to balance you, showing that you are worthy and have to get physical. Someone bringing balance into your life. Someone truly praying for you, not to reject you. Someone truly praying for you It wasn't an excuse. Someone truly praying for you with no malicious intentions because they wasn't trying to shortchange you and they damn sure wasn't wearing a mask to get to know you. Love is real. Love is one of a kind with the right one that's really for you. How someone truly walked into your life and brought you balance when it came to pizza treating you right the first time around that one lie was told, being faithful to you. Bringing peace into your life Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and just because moments. The energy is different. You was operating out of real love, not lust. Someone didn't have a hand problem to mislead you. Someone didn't have to disrespect you, only got better with time and day. Falling in love with the right person, it wasn't a mistake. Because God truly guided two people together to unite for all the right reasons. It wasn't a rejection, it was truly a protection. Imagine falling in love with the same person every single day. You know how when you first start talking to somebody, it sounds too good to be true, but your past only made you feel like you were supposed to shortchange you, but only for you to realize to hold on 1 second, that don't live in your thought process today. That repeated mindset, it wasn't trauma and pain, because the love of your life truly shows you that hold on 1 second, I ain't got you walking the hall of shame. No, it is the train of thought for me. Our love is real, peaceful, kind, loyal, fans may be faithful. Imagine someone walking into your life and they see you, they hear you, and they're here to protect your heart. Not to drain you, but to uplift you. You gain the love of a best friend, your biggest cheerleader, up close in person who was truly paying attention. Asking God for guidance every single day. Y'all both was on the same page, operating out of real love. Who would have knew? Falling in love with the love of your life. They didn't have to take your kindness or weakness. No, it is the train of thought for me. My content is not for everyone. It's not. But always be yourself with no less intentions. My content is not for everyone. It went from 1 year to 2 years to 3 years to 30 years. You were so patient with somebody, so faithful to somebody, so loyal and respectful and honest, not to hurt somebody. And you was actually able to maintain a smile, not to see them frown when the world was against them. Certain folks will never understand how. How can you truly be somebody's peace? How can you truly love somebody the right way the first time around? Yeah, you have good days and bad days, but hold on 1 second. You ain't have to cause chaos and confusion to disturb the love of your life's peace. That energy is different. When you outgrow that toxic mindset, when you outgrow the behavior of what you thought was the norm when it came to a relationship, and someone walks into your life not to do you wrong, all you want to do is bring the best out of the most healthiest way. Like when you first start talking to them, who would have known that you've been capable or able of doing so? Because God was truly leading you. That energy is different. They say fairy tales don't exist, but that's a lie. Because someone can truly walk into your life, not argue with you. Someone can truly walk into your life that truly bring you peace. Someone can truly walk into your life that bring the best out of you, the most healthiest way. Someone can truly walk into your life not to manipulate you. Someone can truly walk into your life not to project spell on you in a toxic way. Someone can truly walk into your life not to project lust on you. Someone can truly walk into your life and not to have the mindset as to having a cake and eat it too. They don't want to do that to you. They're not trying to get physical to have a hand problem to mislead you. You know, when you first start talking to somebody, you understood what you overcame. And you gave someone a time and day. Please be on the same page. You ain't begging somebody to stay around. But they actually showing up because actions speak louder than words. It didn't have to get physical. It didn't have to make you mentally destroyed. It didn't have to make you emotionally unavailable. Because someone was truly available that, hold on 1 second, it was never competition. It was never disrespect. Thank you, God, for being patient with me, allowing me to believe that, hold on 1 second, someone could truly love me the right way. That energy is different. Because true love is not complicated. It's not. Because when someone wants to be in your life, they see you, they hear you, and they respect you. And they're actually walking into your life with good intentions. Regardless to what you endured, what you overcame. Someone didn't know how to love you. Someone didn't know how to protect you. They don't respect you. But you always had a heart. And when the right person walks into your life, they truly bring the best out of you with no hidden agendas. Y'all ain't had to play with spoken in times where you get each other's time and day. I'm about to wrap this video up. But someone that loves you and respects you, and someone that walks into your life not to mislead you is a vision that your past can relate to. How someone truly showed you what a blessing looks like up close in person. Why you chose you to come out your comfort zone. Because you were truly the gift of yourself. And someone truly brought you balance when it came to a healthy relationship. Better days ahead. And how God never removed her hands and his hands off of you. When you don't run from your past, the energy is different. They try to blackmail you, disrespect you, to catch you, make you feel like you're supposed to catch your case. Or they try to humiliate you. They have all this negative energy. They even try to project spell work on your relationship so it won't become better days ahead for you and the one that God said, hold on 1 second. I created this for all the right reasons. But when your heavenly mother and father steps in, can nobody break that bond? The energy is different. It will make certain folks feel so uncomfortable, all because of the fact that you actually understood at the end of the day that someone's truly here to love you. Peace and respect, your neighbor. Stop the violence. Humanity, where they don't damn your light. Go, you never, don't damn your life. I gotta go. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. I'm Nigel on respect. And when it comes to Nigel on respect, creativity, I say this respectfully, I do not have help from nobody, and I never did when it comes to having my ideas. I come from my heavenly mother, my heavenly father, God, and I do not worship the devil, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day, and I do not play with sport in a toxic way, and I do not energy harvest or destiny talk with anybody. No, it's the train of me. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. And never give up on yourself because someone said that you don't have potential. They act like they were so invested in your time and day to shortchange you when it came to communication, to see you frown, but God truly allowed you to smile, to allow you to bring balance into your life when it came to order. They would never understand when they tried to antagonize you that day. It took a whole group of people to go up against one person because someone truly had potential. They tried to hack your devices. No, they did. They tried to suck at your free when it comes to your mental health, to project spell work in a toxic way for you, make you feel like you bent out of shape, call you crazy, slow, stupid, and retarded. But God never removed his hands and her hands off of you. Hold on 1 second. You was never the fool when they try to energy harvest off your energy. They try to gain access to have a better life. But God said, hold on 1 second. My child got your back. And I saw what they was doing. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. I'm far from a hater, good day, bad day, misunderstanding day. I just know how to respect my neighbor. My content is not for everyone. It's not. Always be yourself with no misintentions. Peace and respect, your neighbor. Stop the violence. You matter your worthy, don't damn your light. Go, you neighbor, don't damn your light. You matter your worthy. Yes, you are beautiful. Yes, you are handsome. And yes, you are worthy. Always be yourself. And I do not worship the devil. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. Have a safe year, day, evening, weekend. You matter your worthy. Protect your energy and protect you and your family with no misintentions. Stop the violence and stay out of trouble. Always be yourself with no misintentions. Have a good day. Oh, and I would never hurt myself. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. And I say that respectfully.